The other 7, time to continue Fallout 4 franchise video game. That's definitely a James Bond type of pistol. I'm sorry. How it looks inside of a Pip-Boy. How it looks on the ground. Pip-Boy, ground. Pip-Boy, ground. Pip-Boy, ground. Oh, it looks like it's a suppressor on a pre-boy pocket pistol. Yeah. Yeah, that's on a pre-boy pocket pistol. Very small pistol. But that smells like Cleveland. See, off camera, I turn this, my trusty pipe
the combat zone. No finer place to get murdered in all the Commonwealth.
into a fully automatic pistol. Silver Shroud, eh?
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den and to talk to Ken Conley. The Silver Shroud needs you.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, so yeah, the place I'm going to called USS Constitution, which I covered in my third video, is actually a ship run by, is actually a flying ship from the, is actually what it just, a ship from the Revolutionary War that apparently a sentry bot captain and a bunch of other robots have put thrusters on. Apparently.
I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right?
Correct.
Beware, soldier. Enemies lie in wait. 4 bells and all is well. Scanning. 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 Scanning.
Okay, then. How do I try to be in the spotlight? See, I've already looted this place. Sounds like a way to get into a ship. My name, Mr. Handy Sailor. I have Mr. Handy's. Somebody barricaded themselves in here. already said that, Piper. So yeah, off camera, I actually met Piper, a news reporter from Diamond City.
Scanning. Beware, soldier. Enemies lie in wait.
What should I do then? Wait, should I activate? Wait, real quick, settings. Meat capture kit. But how? So this mission activated. I saved it.
Four bells and all is well.
Okay, not useful. Ready for a shoot? What do I need to do? What do I do? Hey! Hey!
Yeah.
I bring gifts of a teddy bear in a box, apparently. What the heck just happened there? Hey! Yo! I'm looking at you, Sentry Bot. Okay, actually, first of all, I actually need to pair this potato. Okay, there's a spine, wreckage, and spine, and there's a skull.
Well, if any... I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right? I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right?
I shoot you, nothing happens.
Four bells and all is well. Beware, soldier. Enemies lie in wait. Scanning. 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 Scanning.
Do we know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load? Or, you know, if you need anything too, Fred. I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right?
Yeah, boom, Constitution. do I get in to the ship? There's a fusion core reactor here. I think that's where I might. Oh, mines. I forgot about mines. Forgot about the fragmentation mines. So this is the pipe revolver. I guess the pipe guns are pretty much just like homemade. Because this one looks like it was just made from like a scavenger. He was eager to find a gun but couldn't find one, so he probably just made this and only found the ammo. Like, not like it's a okay makeshift gun. But my
Not
pipe
so
pistol?
fast, fancy pants. Your wallet, and that's...
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Oh, jeez, Louise. Why'd you go and do that?
'Cause he could have made us, that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey? Now, let's see what's in this fancy case.
7 and A. Some sort of code?
Nothing. Papers, no cash, it's worthless. Ah,
Welcome,
get his wallet.
Patriot, to
Like this has
Boston
gotta have
Common, the start of
All
the
right.
legal
Let's
trade.
see. 20 bucks,
Meet your
driver's
ears
license.
and learn more about the historic.
Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What in the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
A mystery, to be sure.
Who said that? Show yourself.
You have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
Alright,
It's the Silver Shroud! Let's get out of here!
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
so I got frag mine. This. Boy, my frag mine. Frag mode. Let's wait.
Get this over with, shall we?
keep not having his clothes on. Shot my head off. This is a damaged assaultron.
It's the Silver Shroud! Let's get out of here!
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
So yeah, every time I come to this cold dispenser, it always has a
My
message
work
there.
here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leaderless. Why venture? Emerge from the shadows, villain, or face the justice of the Silver Shroud.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, the wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
Come on, sugar man.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
These are real estate letters, leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Your own there, Blue.
Indeed, they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked case. He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all... What the? Silver Shroud? And Mistress of Mystery? And the Mayor? Dead?
That Fahey, the infamous mob boss. So, you were meeting with Mayor Murphy. But why? Tell me, and you may yet live.
Best listen to my friend, Fahey.
I'll never talk. And you two are in over your heads.
So be it. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its...
Shroud? Shroud this crime fighter? Later, suckers!
Silver Shroud, you're shot.
Just a graze. You must go after him.
No, we'll let our quarry flee for now. That bullet must be removed. And you're bleeding badly.
Must get back to my...
Hush now, Stoic Shroud. I'll take you to my parlor. It is close, and that wound is worrisome.
The parlor. It's
has, old friend. Old love. Indeed, it has. And now, we must away.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the parlor of
Jasmine, chamomile, pain, ecstasy. This can only be the den of mysteries.
Shh. Be still, sweet
that's
Shroud.
good.
I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fatey, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Fahey. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston
Trying to press
Police
the big red
Department.
button.
You know
Press
you're in there.
114.
You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Burke. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scala slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us, maybe. But perhaps not by Fat Fate. I'm starting to see a twisted plan. Gunshot wound.
Look, heroes, we can clear this up. Come out now unarmed. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in the city.
Excuse my assumption that even the most astute attorney couldn't help us now.
All right, mistress. We must away from your den and evade the police. Clear our names and take Fatey down.
That's it. We're coming in. Silver Shroud, Mistress of Mystery, hands up per order of the Boston Police.
Chief Corcoran, I am Death's Shroud, but you are undeserved of my terrible justice. Think on my mercy.
Stop or we'll shoot. Men, open fire.
Hey,
Never bring a baseball bat
Damn
to a
it.
gunfight.
Where did this mess come from? Wait, it's clearing. Chief, they ain't here. They're gone. I was hoping you'd say that, Officer Leibowitz. I was hoping you'd say that.
What will become of our stalwart hero?
So I got a
Find
question.
out what happens next
Why the
week
hell would anyone
on
build a
another
vault
exciting
on the
episode
subway
of
station?
The
This
Silver
place is like the
Shroud.
opposite of airtight. Because they weren't planning to use it.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Fahey's Folly.
Come on, dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangsta hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Well, she's alright. Ain't you alright, Sydney?
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm alright. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous...
Alright. Oh, Raider power armor.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangsta hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Now relax, boss. She's alright. Ain't you alright, Wendy? Sydney? Yeah.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm alright. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Ah, brother. Oh, the skirt can stay. But close that door. Last thing we need is...
A silver shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Holy cannoli! It's the nightmare of night! The deceptive detective! The dark thief! Oh, you are due! That's no normal name!
Quite right, custodian of criminality. For I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Sorry, boss. I had no idea.
Your mistake is our gain. Is it? Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Paulie, no! Okay, listen. Whatever you want, Silver Shroud. I'll do it. Just don't kill me, too.
Pathetic and predictable when faced with fear. The cocksure culprit.
Oh, you too. Crime fighters? What a laugh. And you call me predictable. You don't got any idea, do you?
Why, the joviality Fahey. I, the Silver Shroud, have got you dead to rights. Yet you persist in this mindless guffawing. Not the behavior I'd expect of a criminal mastermind.
And you're right. Criminal mastermind?
Alright, let's go into
Me?
Vault 114.
Bub, you're as dumb as that get-up.
What's that for?
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, Ted. Give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his exact words. Then he struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book? But I never... Oh, no. I gotta smooth this over, fast.
Shower area. That's it. And this is a walking room. Don't ever so carelessly.
Where'd you go?
Okay, there's a skeleton there.
fighting. We'll make nice. Promise.
Oh, I'm extremely low. Not low. Come back.
Yeah, run and don't come back.
Come on! I should have probably aimed for the head. Then I should have aimed for the head.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off. Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open!
Ah, turn off. I was lost. Great.
I'm through.
Oh.
If you
Did you
get
try
locked out
rebooting
of the
the-
terminal, don't worry. The system will reset itself. Just give it a minute.
Haha, my knight in shining armor. Question is,
Sim.
why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb? An old private eye.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Miss Valentine, you're a sick.
Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger play. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty. Perfect hideout.
That might be handy. Oh, that's good.
Hold up. I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
Job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long?
Nick.
Let's keep moving. Talk once we're out.
Get down here. Where the heck is he?
Hey, Valentine.
I know you have a case you want solved, but underground and surrounded is not the best place to talk. That's one way to get that coolant pumping.
Ah. Okay, yeah, honestly, that was a one shot anyways, so I was just waiting for someone to come around the corner. But yeah, I took so many hits because I want my character to be like max level very soon and get there very fast. So if I had water, that's gonna help a lot, actually. I got here, that. If I had water, that away. And a stim pack.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you...
I definitely.
Hey, you! You know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for break.
And it's Valentine.
Nice.
And it's Valentine. Hello.
Ah, my knight in shining armor. The question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb? An old private eye.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. Took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. Where the heck is he?
try to use 10 millimeter. Okay, should probably stayed back. And this is a laser musket, one of the most useless weapons in the game.
Malone's crew here used to be small time, muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
The
Hard and
job
loud,
is to
huh?
check on
Well,
the prisoner.
gets the job
Why
done.
does that take so
Bad
fucking
for
long?
whoever cleans up the floors.
Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. Where the heck is he? Try to get
Well, I shut his hand off, I guess. And then I'm just gonna shoot. And then I just get tapped. Then I get one tap.
Malone's crew here used to be small time, muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here.
Who's there?
Okay, I can put a position in that.
Malone's crew here used to be small time, muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. Found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. You iced him, shit!
Time for you to take the ball.
Hope you made your peace.
Oh, dead. Next. Oh, fusion cells. Those are death. Oh, carrots. Nice. Thank you. Okay.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the
Don't have the
fritz.
key.
Let me see if I can get it open.
There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
The hell?
Okay, so he hits his pistol back and so he died. Another dog. Oh yeah, dog meat. Well, I'm so close to level 8. See, honestly,
Malone's crew here used to be small time, muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vaults. Perfect hideout.
Hold on, I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His
Hard
only
and
job
loud,
is to
huh?
check.
Yes, that's the job, though.
Why does that take so
Bad
fucking
for
long?
whoever cleans up the floor.
Hey, Dino, quit rapping.
What's that?
I just took care of one of them.
I think they left.
Try to give me the slip.
You and Valentine are both dead.
Why you walk away?
Actually, ammo.
Door's on the foot. Let me see if I can get it open.
Yeah, Nick Valentine is
There
a
we
simp.
are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other
I
side.
gotta choose your Nick Valentine. I hear electrocution cells from this place.
Nothing over here. Must be losing my mind. He's afraid of your own shadows now? There's nothing here. What?
Look who
Hey!
it is.
No, I saw something. We can see the things. Say hello or goodbye.
Underestimate us again.
Let's get Alright, that. Oh, hi.
This?
You got some fight left in ya?
More stairs?
I
Built this damn well.
fee,
Fitness
fi, fo,
instructor.
fum.
Look clear. I hope you were smarter than this. Damn.
walk out of this place with so many submachine guns. Like, I'm not joking.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard.
Where's Key?
Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
So we just went through the entire vault now. Okay then. I really got to turn off the
What are you
signal.
doing? Stop right there!
There we go.
Come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
You're fat, you're ugly, and it's time you and your crazy bitch said goodbye.
Oh my. Oh, okay, did I choose that option? Prone to get demonetized.
Indeed,
I wouldn't be
Stalwart
here if it
Shroud.
weren't for your
But that
two-timing
malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignant.
dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Yeah.
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
You and Nick know each other?
This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You're gonna talk? Talk.
Let's end
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk, and we won't come back.
Like hell you won't. Don't you get it? All the other crews in the area will see this as weakness. Then they'll come for me. Sorry,
Time to give you both the hard goodbye.
Oh my god! Okay, so yeah, if I do not pass that speech check, I die. If
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see.
Darla,
our
listen to me.
newfound friend, the head
You
of the
have a home
bodiless
to go
bot.
back to.
And it would
You
seem
don't want
he
to throw your
finally
life away with
through our
these thugs.
Yes!
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men. Now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
Smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
And furiously
Get out of
fluid
here,
footwork.
fast.
Hiya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy and...
And that is the last of them. Now...
So I walked out here with 3 submachine guns. Now what we gotta do is just take Valentine back to Diamond City to complete the quest. And yeah. The reason why I'm focusing on 2 separate perks, is because those 2 perks are actually very good. Like, if I'm doing VATS, I could hit a certain button to do a critical, which is an insta-kill, and the other allows me to find ammunition easier, which is the Scrounger perk.
Nick.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer, how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Unlikely Valentine. Let's just go back to Diamond City. Let's do fast travel. I've now completed Unlikely Valentine. Perfect. Perfect. Now, Valentine will become a companion for us as well. Now then. Okay, Valentine's that Nick Valentine is a Sith.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh, God. It's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. A lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care. Baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No.
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Alright.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
So Kellogg. No, not Kellogg cereal. But Kellogg. And he took Sean.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Hey, Valentine.
Kellogg's house is this way.
Marker's been placed.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. It's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
No way I could pick this. Nick.
We can't get through that door. No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Hey, you in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Pretty good for your age, huh? I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. The pipe is kind of a troublemaker.
Now then, off to the mayor. With Piper.
The mayor
bar's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Alright.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
I understand. You have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit.
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some thug for hire.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Mayor McDonough?
I know you're new to our fair city, but the press is not allowed in this office. Tell Piper to wait outside.
Hey.
What can I do?
Hey.
Where to? I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Piper.
Officer?
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Old son scared the hell out of me. Mickey, he ain't like those Institute psychos.
Hey. Wait there.
Okay. I'll be here then.
Back about this key business, I assume. I'm sorry, but I cannot condone unlawful searches of people's property.
Still looking for that key? What's so important about it?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Maybe we can reach an agreement? I just happen to have a pile of caps here.
You seem to be a little light on cash there, killer.
Never mind. Thanks for nothing.
Have a nice day.
Heads up.
Got it.
Come on.
Not going anywhere.
Over here.
That's a plan.
says not to talk to strangers.
A real gold suit?
Hey, Valentine.
If McDonough won't give you the key, try his secretary, Geneva. She's not above taking a bribe. If all else fails, you could try breaking into Geneva's desk. Maybe the mayor's safe. Should be sure no one sees you.
Nick.
This lock's pretty stubborn, but I'll keep at it. Got a feeling we'll need that key, though.
Locked tight.
Still looking for that key? What's so important about it?
Just trust me. It's important. You have my word.
You really thought that would work, didn't you? I don't think so.
Never mind. Thanks for nothing.
Have a nice day.
I thought I already told you. I can't give you that key.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg...
Loaded windbag. Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here. Make sure I subscribe, comment below.
Aren't you?
And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Bell from pt7 signing off.